Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Astrometica. And we've got to start off the episode by fixing the problems we caused in the last one. So in the bottom right hand corner you will see my power. I've got no power. So that means I can't build anything around here very easily. So we need to start off by going outside and putting some solar panels, because we was more concentrating on the batteries. Because we need to keep these miners going because they are getting all the resources for us. I have just logged into some of the nodes might have respawned. Okay, building tools. So we need to build a couple of solar panels at least. Just need you to snap. Come on. Oh, wait, these can't extend, can they? I think we need a different technology. Okay, that'll do. Let's see if I can get one off on this side. I'm just watching my oxygen so it doesn't go down too much. No, we need some more iron bars. Even if I have to build an extra unit onto there to be able to accommodate it, I do need more solar panels. Should automatically clip, but it's saying it's something's in the way. Oh, it was me. Let's see if that's fixed our power situations. It doesn't have to be a massive amount as long as it's going up all the time. That's all we need. So back into the base now. No, it keeps back down to 0, so I definitely need more. So we need to go quartz hunting, at least 2 blocks of quartz. There's normally some up on the top there. We're looking for the green one. Once we've got the power sorted, then we can go on to what I want to do in this episode. Now, I have gone over my footage from Season 1. It does seem that the game has changed, as we was expecting at the start of the season. In the original series, we automatically unlock the better advanced fabricator. We unlocked that. I think it was after we got the blue quartz, but we didn't this time. So it looks like that's now a machine in the wild we've got to find. And the same with the research boxes. As far as I can tell, we got the research unlocked as soon as we picked up a research package. And again, that's not the case anymore. Now, we have seen at least 3 locations we haven't been to. I think the most important one for us to go to is the vehicle manufacturing. So as soon as we've got the power situation sorted here, I want to take an hut with me and I want to see if I can build an hut. What I call the red Celestite cave. I don't know what the exact name for it is. Have I got another compartment somewhere I can put a solar panel on? Maybe this side. Yeah, I've got 2 slots there. Maybe I can get one on there. And I didn't realise we was this bad. So that's, what, 3 solar panels I've had to put up now? 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. So no, it's still not great. Okay, so we would have to build an habitat container, which means more iron bars and more copper wires. And I think I'm just going to use everything into iron, because I am going to have to get another solar panel on. Until that starts going up in the positive, I need it so when we come back to base, we've got all the power in the world to do whatever crafting we want. And because it doesn't let you move, there is an extender on these solar panels you can get, but we haven't found that technology yet. Never remember. Oh, there it is. Snap function isn't always the best on here. And that's going to be too close, so I'm going to have to build a second one. Luckily, I have got some copper wires. We'll have to put the solar panel on this one. No, I need everything again. Copper bars, glass and iron. So yeah, a bit of a slow start to the episode, more slower than I wanted. I was thinking, okay, maybe I'll drop 2 solar panels down, it'll fix the problem. Obviously, that's not the case. If I need to, I can put one on this side and one on the other side. And unfortunately, I can't tell if the power's good until I go back inside. So it's going up to about 10 and then it's resetting, and I needed 100 power to be able to build. So how are we doing with actual power? So we're actually nearly at our limit, so we're going to have to start putting more batteries down soon. What is each one of these taking in power? Oh no, I don't think these are taking power, but we are right on our limit. Please fix the problem so I can get on with the episode. If not, I'll have to go and put some more tubing on somewhere. And we do need to remember, if I want to build any huts today, I'm going to have to get a battery down as well. So I'm just coming into here. So power's up to a 10, 11, 9. Stopping around 18, 19, so it's still not enough. Actually, I think the power's okay, because we're up to 100 now, so it is getting up there. We would need to get another battery down, because we are right at the power limit. So can we at least build a battery? We need a second electronic part. Because I need to have enough power to be able to put another hut down and keep these lasers mining at both this and the other site. And because we just put a few extra corridors on, it does mean we've got plenty of places to put batteries on now. Which I think this side's going to be the side to go to. Yep. Put a battery in, a battery on top. We do want to hopefully find the bigger batteries. Oh, actually, I can put 3 batteries here. I can put another one there. And I don't think I'll have the... No, because I'd have to craft up more electronic parts. Okay, so if we want to build a nut, we know an airlock alone won't work these days. Okay, so for us to build an habitat corridor and the airlock, we need 7 iron bars, copper wire, electronic part, and a fabric, which we don't have. So I do need to get some fabric before I can build this. So 7 iron bars, electronic part, copper wire. I'm going to take 2 more iron bars with me just so I can build a locker. And we've currently now got 143 power. So until I can find some fabric, it's not the best. So we need to head over to our other base. So let me just quickly race over to there. Let's just go and top up on our oxygen. This gun has stopped working, so that means it's full. So we'll get that dealt with before we disappear. And I am definitely probably going to turn this into a main base. Probably have a couple of guns set up on here. Yeah, let's take all that out. Just load of gold in there. And the basic resources we'll just dump in here. We don't need to take these with us at the moment. But yeah, copper, iron, carbon. It is carbon, yeah, carbon and gold here. We can take that over the next time we go back to the base, and that's why I built them lockers. And if we come out here, the gun should be back at work. Ah, wait there. You have to turn it back on once it's full, because it turns itself off. Okay, that will keep going for a while. And that's the place I want to go to. That's the vehicle manufacturing. The vertical base has got to be around here somewhere. Because we can't do too much in this, but we can do stuff around the outside. So I need my scanner tool, because right in front of us there, we can see an item to scan. And that's one of the Seeker, which is the vehicle. We saw a blue dome up here, so let's go and explore this blue dome. Let's have a look around, make sure there's nothing else hidden. I can't remember if there was. Just watching my oxygen. Okay, we've not got a massive amount of oxygen, so I'm basically searching domes. Okay. I can see a red one coming towards me. So I need to quickly switch to my gun. I think I got out of his range. Where is my gun? Oh, it's on 5. But yeah, I just quickly saw him out the corner of my eye. There is stuff in here, so let's get our oxygen up first. Any blue dome will give you oxygen. And fingers crossed that's something in here. Okay, that didn't give me much space to get in. Fingers crossed one of these has got fabric. Are you not going to let me into it? Maybe if I crouch? Okay. That's a bit... There. Fabric. Brilliant. I can actually build me up now. Might come back and check the rest of these. I was hoping this might be something with like resources in there. I suppose in a sense these are resources. What are you? Nickel? And some extra oxygen and stuff in there, so we'll take that. We could pop back to our base because it's only just there. Would that be the sensible thing? Okay, we'll have a look at this dome thing where we saw the little bomber guy. Which was just down here. Maybe there's something hiding in here. Normally when you see enemies, they're normally hiding something. Well, there's a container there I can see immediately. Looks like Celestite. There's another container there, another container there. Okay, no broken machinery. Now, before we do anything else, I need to use, what is it, consume on the left. And I also need to do food. Because otherwise, I just don't want to keep paying. Okay, that looks like something. It's a TIE fighter? I think that's like a little Easter egg they put into the game. If I do need to use an oxygen, I'm more than willing to. This looks like Celestite, yeah. Okay, blue. We will be needing quite a bit of blue and red. Okay, glass, that's nice because we kept on running out of that when we was trying to build solar panels. Still got a little bit of time, so I'm okay doing a bit more in here. A completed mineral package, so that's good. Iron bars and copper bars. Another Celestite blue. And I think the other one over there is a Celestite red. I want to quickly get these and try and get back to that dome. If I can get away without using my oxygen, that's going to help us out later in the episode when we go to the vehicle manufacturing. Yeah, Celestite red. I think that might be the first time I found it. Quickly go to my scanner. Can we scan this? No. Okay, let's get out of here. Blue dime's over there. And we have plenty of time to... What is this stuff here? Okay, let's just get in here so I can get my oxygen. Okay, that is my builder tool. Okay. How are we doing with inventory? Not great. So I do need to pop back to where my laser is over there. And I think we'd still need to go and do them containers. Might be a good idea to finish the containers in one area before moving so I don't forget stuff later down the line. Okay, what are you? Your resources, so let's put all this stuff in there, what we can. Blue, red. Fantastic amount of resources. We put the blueprint box away because we're not going to need that. Dump the glass in there. anything else on me that I don't need. I've got a load of oxygen, but that's why I need that. I need that. I need that. Blue crystals we're not going to need, so that can stop here. Food I'm going to need. And the spare batteries I'm going to take. So everything in there I need for what I plan to do. Now, I know it was a bit tricky to build in this cave the last time. I think I managed to find one spot about halfway in. There's another gold node down there. So there's plenty of gold in this area. But I do know the other two parts of the vehicles in here because we found them in Season 1. And I also do know that you need your laser gun in here. 87 power, that should be enough to take on. Yeah, don't come in here without your gun because these enemies you have to kill. And they're really hard to spot because the blend in with the background there. You can see one just in the distance. Easiest way to take... Okay, I don't know where he come from. I can't see him. Okay. Wow, that was tough. 62 on my health already. Could have done with getting some more med kits, really. Let's go back up to 100. But yeah, I couldn't see him. He come from behind me, so he must have been above. So I was more focused on this guy. So yeah, the way you kill these is you've got to aggro them. I don't have a good range on the gun, unfortunately. Let him get close enough and then just keep backing away. And then it's an easy fight. Not certain what rock this is. Nickel. Okay, that's nice. I think I will take you. Nickel can be a bit in short supply, as we've seen. Especially once we get the advanced crafter. Now, my oxygen is getting a bit low. Now, I can use a canister, but I'm going to try and see if I can get out of here. And I'm getting stuck on everything. No, I think I'm going to just use a canister. We've got them there to use. Let's not panic. The part I think we can craft... Okay, so there's a red celestite there on the wall. You can just see it sticking out. Let's go back to the gun. We need the gun more than anything else. There's like a little clearing between two parts. I've just got to be careful not to go too fast and too far because we've seen what these things are like when they get close. They're just like face huggers. So I'm looking for a little area with a plateau with an area into the next one. We'll come back for the resources later because there's stuff in the canisters. Okay, oxygen's not great, so let's just keep topping it. This is the area. This is where we built the last time. But if I remember right, there was enemies we had to clear out first. We might need to clear this nickel out as... Is this another nickel? Hopefully it is. Just got to make sure nothing is... No enemies are the other side of this rock. Yep, was nickel. So that's good. Switch back to the gun. How are we doing? 50%. That's good enough to take out a couple of more. And I think it was around here we built, right above this. And as you can see, there's an an octopus friend there. There's actually two of them. That last one was very sneaky, hiding behind the wall. It didn't take too much damage. I am going to overuse the oxygen at the moment just to make sure. Okay, so I need building tool. Please let me build here. Oh, I dumped off my iron bars. Okay, so we've got to go back to the base. And I don't really want to be using more oxygen. I'm looking for a little... There's like a little cave. I think this is it. Yeah, this is the one. There might be an enemy in here. Okay, that was a blasty one. I didn't have my gun on. So, yeah, taking some damage in here. But we haven't died, so that's good. Can't remember if there was an octopus in here as well. Okay, I'm just going to play it safe. I'm just going to keep using the oxygen. And the one I'm looking for is down here. This is where the... There. Come on, let me get close enough. The Seeker. I am using the scanner tool. So there's the second part. Where was the third part? I'm just trying to remember. There is some red Celestite there. I think I'm just going to take it while I'm here, and you have to use your laser on these. I think there was 4 nodes in here. Either 3 or 4 nodes, and they did respawn before, but whether they respawn now. Yeah, each one gives 3, and I think there was 4 nodes. There's definitely one we've already come and passed, and there's definitely one further in. Just trying to get my bearings. So yeah, there's 2 containers there we've still got to do. There's another red Celestite there. I need to get up. Okay, I'm starting to panic a little bit with my oxygen. I remember us coming from the top, but I can't find the cave I came in. There it is. And there's an octopus. Maybe this wasn't the way we came in. Definitely looks like it. Another red... Yeah, here it is. Entrance to come in. There's a red Celestite there. So we've got still another 2 or 3 nodes of red Celestite to get in here. But yeah, I was starting to panic with my oxygen then. That's why I always wanted to have more oxygen. I don't think I died in here last season. But I'm pretty certain we come close. Now, where is my bases? There, right in front of me. Might be able to just get inside without using another oxygen, because we are going to be needing them because we've got to go in deeper. So my laser has stopped. So that means that's full again. But yeah, I can't believe I dropped my iron bars off. That was just silly of me. Now, we didn't need... 10's more than enough. 2 stacks. I think I'm happy with that. Red Celestite can go away. So yeah, the only stacking. Okay, I'm not certain why that one won't stack with that one. Maybe they only stack to 3s and I'm just misremembering. We picked up some nickel, which is great. We had the electronic part. We got the fabric still on us. Yeah, it was just the iron plates we didn't have. While I'm here, we might as well empty this and turn it back on. Let it keep getting us resources, and if I need to, I'll just use the second locker. And if I desperately need to, I'll build another container. Don't need to do that right at the moment, so just checking. So 10 plates. Battery-wise, I probably am going to need to change this battery to one of the 100%. You don't want your laser cutting off halfway through a fight with one of those octopus things. And there's definitely more, because I remember there was about 3 at the back of the cave. I'm just trying to remember where the third... Actually, it might have been where we was just trying to put the base down. That might be where the third Seeker fragment is. I know it's definitely in here. So I remember getting them all in here the last season. This time I think I am going to try and get all the red Celestite on the way. We shouldn't have many enemies because we have pretty much killed them all in the starting area. And they do just sort of go everywhere. And red Celestite, at the moment it's not mega important. But when you do get the teleporter technology, it becomes very valuable. So there was one down the bottom here, a node. We've seen it earlier. There it is, straight in front. And I think I want to stop after this. The 2 containers next to me we'll do in a bit. And I do love how peaceful the music is in this game. Not to mention the visuals are just stunning. Yeah, we'll come back for them 2 lockers in a bit. Trying to find that area we was at a few minutes ago. Because there was stuff to scan there we didn't scan. Yeah, just through here. Let's switch to the building tool. We should have killed all the enemies around here. Let's go a bit closer. I think it was right above here is where I managed to squeeze it in the last time. Okay, might not want us to build it. I'm pretty certain it's not supposed to be a buildable area. Okay, I need to come out of that and get some oxygen. So it doesn't look like it's going to allow us to build in here. I know it was extremely tricky on the last season. But yeah, I think they've took all the boxes you could build in away from people. Just coming out a bit further maybe in this area. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is just come outside the cave and build our up there. We do need a little bit of a stop-off point. Okay, we won't make it with 34 seconds and build the thing, so let's take another oxygen. And it's called the vehicle manufacturing plant, so we haven't found the vehicle manufacturing site at the moment. That is further into the cave. Yeah, I was hoping to build it inside, but we'll have to just build it out here. And building tool. Yeah, I want that one to be that side. And then hopefully I've left myself enough room to get the habitat on the back. Come on, game. Play nice with me. Now, we did give ourselves over 100 power. So, brilliant. We can have this as a stop-off point. And let's just build the locker because we did bring enough for us to do it. If I can get 2, I will get 2. There's quite a bit of stuff in here. From what I remember now, we can only get 1. That's good. So we'll take all the batteries with us. We don't need the iron bar, and we could leave the red Celestite in here just for a moment. So what we're doing with oxygen, we've got 7 of the big ones and 3 of the small ones. So we're still pretty good on oxygen. It would have been better if we could have just built inside that cave. But I understand why they don't want you to do that. So let's switch back to our gun. Because there's definitely more combat in here. We'll leave the 2 canisters till last because we can do that just easily. Go deeper into the cave, which is this side, and the jetpack is dead now. So I'm going to need to let it recharge just in case I've got to get away from people. Now, there was some stuff over here to scan, so we'll get that scanning done before we get deeper in the cave. Which I think that's my scanner. Actually, I think this is the last fragment. Brilliant. So now in 3 of 3 of the Seeker, we can actually go straight up to the Seeker. I was hoping to get the other truck, but the problem is the first vehicle doesn't have... It has a little bit of storage, but it doesn't have any oxygen. The second one does, so... Well, I'll say the second one. I don't think the third... I think there's more coming in a future update. It's on the roadmap, but I don't think them in the game yet. So why build something when you know it's not going to be that great? Okay, so that's compressed carbon I think we just picked up. The first time we've come across that. Ah, there it is. I knew there was another one around here somewhere. I'm just going to top up my oxygen. We definitely need to get that research. Hopefully there's some in here, but I don't know because, again, it's a new thing from the last season, so it's not... I don't know where they are, and I don't look up things very often. There's an octopus right in front of me. I'm looking at my gun, I've got 80%. There's one up to the left. There's two up to the left, I can see. Best thing is try to aggro one at a time. So there's one here, and then there's one over that side. Just watching my oxygen. Another nickel here. We'll do them things in a bit. So I'm thinking I want to come to you. Then there was another one right behind him who's already got me, but that's fine. And the other one is right on top of us already. And there's another one here just hiding in the background. It was a bit hard to see. Okay, I think I got a bit close. Ooh, my health was a bit low on that one. Eat the food, eat that, get some oxygen. And I'm probably going to need some water as well, so let's get the water done. Yeah, health's back up to 100. It's not the easiest to see your health in here. Red on red doesn't go very well. But can I see any more? Not at the moment. I want to make sure I've got all the enemies outside done before I go inside. Okay, a lot of goodies in there to get hold of. But I can't physically see any more. Just quickly pop over this side. And as you can tell, there's like a door going in. There's an area there and there's an area there we've got to get to. Let's get our light on so we can see. We've got not much oxygen. So how much is my max oxygen? I think I can take one of the big canisters. Yeah, that's fine. Scrapper first. What happened? I have no idea what just happened there. I'll have to check back on that footage. But yeah, I was trying to hit a canister to get the goods out there. We'd already spotted round there was no enemies around us. So I literally have no idea what happened. Now I think it does dump, yeah, it's dumped everything out of my bag, but it's kept all my gear on me. Yeah, I'm confused with that one. I thought we got rid of all the enemies and we was just on the looting run. That's why I went for the canisters. Maybe there was a little exploding bomb guy in there I didn't see or something. But yeah, it'll be interesting to look back on the footage and find out what happened then. Because we was pretty good health as well. Well, talking about pretty good health, I need my health kits. And the biggest problem is all my oxygen's over here. So until I can get whatever my bag is, hopefully it hasn't got rid of all the oxygen in there, because otherwise I've got problems. I'm trying to go as quick as I can, but I'm also looking round. Something killed me. Could the canister have been explosive? Ah, that must be my death thing. Just use one of the smaller oxygens. Let's just get my bearings. So yeah, there's definitely nothing around here. And I was trying to hit this canister and it didn't break, so it couldn't have been an exploding canister. Like I said, unless there was a little exploding guy I didn't hear or didn't see. I was trying to keep from dying in this season, but sometimes it's just out of your control. So there doesn't seem to be any more canisters. Being as though we have got our stuff left, I am going to put my last med kit, unfortunately. I am going to need more water. Unga's okay just for the second. Okay. Just trying to get my bearings again. Okay, so there's a vehicle docking fragment. So we've got both parts of the docking fragment. Can I scan any of this? There's a log file. Okay, there's a vehicle fabricator across the back here. That's to make the parts. Like you can make the parts for the guns for the better battery savers. That's the same for the vehicles to make the vehicles better. So oxygen again is going down. I'll use my bigger oxygen this time. Where's the log file? Okay, so it should pause the game all in the log. Entry 124. Hello, is anyone there? Better Nine, why are you not answering us? We received anomalous signals here. What is happening over there? This silence is unsettling. Please respond. We need to know what's going on. So a very quick note on that one. Okay, I'm going to put my gun out because he... Like I said, there must have been an enemy I didn't see. I'm just looking around. Can't hear anybody. And I can't see anybody. So there is the interact light post here. We did turn them into a purple so we know which sides we've been in. I'm definitely not seeing anybody in here enemy-wise. I do need to be fairly quick with this as well. That's not the scanner. So it's telling me the only... Okay. That didn't pick up the teleport fragment. I did forget the teleport was in here, so we need another 2 parts of the teleport and another 2 parts of the vehicle fabricator. A fabric package I'll gladly take because we are a bit low on fabrics to build the little outpost things. Let's just come over here. Is there anything else it's picking up? No. Okay, so I think I'm done with this side. Just looking at my oxygen again, going down extremely fast. So I've got 4 big and 2 small. Again, switch to my gun. Something else there. It might be the smelter, but again, as I said previously, always scan everything because the game does like to hide things behind things. And at the worst, it gives you an iron ore. Let's turn you to purple. I'm just being extra cautious now. And it is costing me time, which is costing me oxygen. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything around here enemy-wise. Okay, so let's... Scanners on 3. I keep getting it wrong. So nothing's pinging up near me. So we're okay to take the tunnel we saw from the outside. Okay, I do remember you being in the tunnel here. And if that's the thing that hit me, those things do a lot of damage, so you don't want them to hit you. So, yeah, we're going to have to use the big ones at the moment. Hunger is where I need to start using it. Another log file, or maybe another 2 log files. Just looking around for enemies. Can't see anybody. Okay, so that's Marcus Danner's key card. Now, there was 4 doors that was blocked at the back of the up station, so we can go back there and open up Marcus's door. Okay, a log from Marcus Tanner. This is Marcus Tanner, reporting from the vehicle manufacturing station. We just picked up an emergency call. Something about an attack near the outpost. Doesn't sound good. We decided to activate the emergency safety switch here. This will bring all the automated defense drones online to secure the perimeter around the station. Without them, this place is just a sitting duck. The problem is, The safety switch hasn't been used in years. Half the system is probably rusted shut. And the drones, well, let's just hope they still work and don't start targeting us instead. If anyone's listening, stay clear of the vehicle manufacturing unless you're authorised, or unless you want a laser drill drone mistaking you for scrap metal. So that sort of explains why the drones are attacking you. Okay, we know we've got another Celestite here, so let's go and... Is it Celestite? Yep. Definitely getting a good amount of blue. Okay, so we got something else there. That looks like the vehicle manufacturing from upstairs. Oh, sorry, vehicle fabricator. So we're in 2 of 3 on that already. So smelter, fertilised packages. There's a second part of the teleporter. And because I'm going up into an area I can't see, I'm going to put my gun out. Okay, back to the scanner. It'd be nice to get teleporters up. That way I can just teleport from one base to the other to get the resources. And fertilizer, that will become very useful when we get into gardening. Can't remember if we picked up the gardening things yet. I don't think we have. I'm going to need to use another oxygen canister in a second. Actually, let's just use it now. Another big one. Now, I thought there was more in this place than we've seen. I thought there was a lot more oxygen canisters. Well, this is a dead end. So let's see if we've lost anything. Okay, let's switch back to my gun. So there's nothing else in here. We've done all this section. This is the way we came in. We did everything around here. And we've got to go up. There was nothing on this floor. Looks like that's going to block off. Actually, anything behind it now? I thought that was going to be blocking off for something in the future. Nothing around here. We did that area already. And this should lead back into the original sort of fabricator area. So as far as I can tell, we've done everything except for a couple of pieces of red Celestite still to collect. Let me just quickly look at my inventory. We've got a bit of space. And I can't see any more of those octopus robots anywhere. So we've got 2 big canisters on the way back. So we are going to have to still use more of our... Ah, what's this? No, I thought that was the solar panel for the big units, but it's not. So all our oxygen supply is pretty much gone. I think I did all the Celestite on the walls. So just these 2 left. Same as usual, back off. You never know what's coming out of them. Red Celestite again? No, oxygen. Okay. So this might be where the oxygen was. I could have swore there was quite a bit of oxygen in this area. And there is a log to the left of me. More fabric. I'm definitely not going to be saying no to that. Where's the... There it is. One went flying out the door. And as you saw, that was hiding the blueprint by breaking down that box. Okay, so this is Logan Pierce. And Travis. Guys, seriously, this isn't funny. Get me out of this damn container. Oh, come on, Logan. You said you wanted some alone time, so we gave you some. Travis, I swear to all the stars in the sky, if you don't open this thing right now, I'm going to rip your head off when I get out. Oh, I'd like you to see you try. But wait. How exactly are you planning to rip my head off when you're stuck in there? Do you even have enough room to move your arms? I don't need room to move my arms. All I need is 5 seconds and a grudge. You're such a drama queen. Told you not to climb into the container for research. But no, Logan always has to do the things his way. I was trying to check the inventory. Someone has to do the job around here. While you're busy daydreaming about retiring on some luxury asteroid with space babes. Hey, those are called goals, Logan. Maybe you should try having some instead of whining about being stuck in a box. Goals? My goal right now is not to suffocate in this tin can while you stand there cracking jokes. And what the hell's that noise? Are you dragging the container? Just moving it a little closer to the airlock. For science. For science, Travis? I'm going to kill you. Relax, buddy. It's not like I'm actually going to launch you into space. So, now that I think about it, Travis, you open this thing now or I'm taking you off the gift list for the holiday rations. Oh, harsh words, Logan. But I'll let you out eventually. Just one more second. I need to take a picture for documentation purposes. You're dead. You hear me? D-E-A-D. Dead. I did say the logs in this game are extremely fun. Somebody definitely had a bit of fun doing them. Okay, we are running a bit low, so let's use one of the smaller oxygens. We might be able to get back out. Now, the base outside here is going to have to be a permanent one because we want to teleport to come back to this red Celestite. Because we are going to need a lot of it. Unless it gives you other ways of getting it. This always used to be a good way. So there's another canister in here somewhere. There. Okay. Let's get our gun back out. And let's go and get this one on the floor first before I forget about it. And I can't remember how much you needed. Was it 5 red Celestite for the teleporters? We'll look when we unlock it. We've only got 2 pieces at the moment. So it's not something we can build. So let's not worry about it until we can actually build them. Back off in case there's somebody inside. We might have enough oxygen to get out here if I can take these down quickly. Crystals we have got quite a lot of at the moment. We will need them eventually. I can't remember what the craft. Another oxygen tank. So we've got some of the oxygen supplies back. Not a massive amount. We've got a good amount of red Celestite in here. We've got some more of the story unlocked. And we've got some more blueprints. So overall, not been a terrible area. And we did pick up some nickel from those asteroids we took down as well. Now, the vertical station is the next thing I want to do, but I can't remember where we've seen it. I think we've seen it in the distance. So it might be worthwhile taking all this stuff back to sort of our home away from home, the one above the iron fields. So if that's the case, can I take all you stuff? I can't take the locker, but I could take this storage. But we'll keep this here because, again, eventually I might remove this section and put the airlock onto a big room. Do we have enough to do that just while I'm here? So what was a big habitat? You need electronic parts, iron and copper. So no, I'd have to make the bars because we haven't got the bars. But yeah, we've got a nice inventory full of red Celestite, so that's very nice. And we didn't put any sort of miner over here. So we need to go over towards the base up on the top there. Again, miners stop because there's just so much resources. This is why I want to probably put 2 or 3 miners around here. Eventually, we will be able to mine the bigger ones, but we haven't got that technology yet. I'm not certain where the red light flashing's coming from. It must be something to do with that. Do we have enough to build another container here? I can't remember if we picked up enough. We do. So I'm tempted to just keep the red Celestite and blue Celestite in this space at the moment. No, that's the way I'm trying to take it. Take anything completed, and we'll take that out. Oh, there's some more red celestite there as well. So as you can see, nice amount. Put the research boxes in there as well. We do have some plates. We might be able to... Can we build a... We would need an electronic part, which we haven't got. So shame, we're very close to doing it. So fabric can go away. Just trying to get some sort of organisation. Got another research box there as well. So yeah, nice amount. Let's get this started again. That's what I was trying to make room for. Okay, so you've collected loads of iron, but that's good because we was running out of iron. Quite common for that to happen as well. Let's take anything that's not iron out of here. That's nickel, not iron. And have we got any iron plates? Next question. Do we want to... If we go to the vertical base, I am going to need to build, but I would need 7. I am tempted to go back and take down that other one we just used as a temporary and build a more permanent one there eventually. Which I'm thinking might be the good idea. Tool-wise, we're good on battery life at the moment. I do need another locker. Because we've got lots of fabric and organics. So if we are going to build a container, I know I need fabric, but we would also need electronic. Yeah, we'll just take down the one we've got. Compacted coal, carbon can come into here, organics can come into here, glass, fertilizer. Don't know what this organic package is. Do you open it? If it is, it doesn't seem to want to give me an option. I don't think so. Let's have a look. Can I open it? I can drop it. Oh, it's one of these. Okay, that was a bit strange. So we must have picked up this. Let's just unlock it. Get all the parts out of it. Oh, okay. Some water in there I'll gladly take. Because we are going to be needing some water. So let's just sort this out. What water have we got? We've got 1 litres. And we've got the 0.6s. That's fine. I think I can keep the stack of 1 litres in here. I don't need to take that with us. We're now to the last food. So we are going to need to go back for food at some point. We've got enough oxygen to keep us going. And copper, I need you in somewhere there. Copper, you can go into there. Cleared the inventory down a bit. Got lots of stuff in here. Did we turn the miner back on? I don't think we did. Oh, actually we did. And just while I'm here, let's clear out the iron. Would be nice to have a little fabricator here, and then we could turn all these iron into iron plates. What would you need for a fabricator? And again, we have to be careful because... Okay, we need silver and data transformers, which we couldn't do here anyway. That's fine. I was going to say everything we build is taking power. So I think what I want to do is go back over to the cave. I'm not going to need to go and get red celestite every 2 minutes at the moment. We could go and build the vehicle. That's probably the most sensible out of all the ideas to do at the moment. Just trying to remember what the deconstruction was. It was put in... Was it N or something like that? Yeah. Have buildable snap, so I'm probably going to have to take that. Ah, it's because I've got this inside. I did forget about this. And then see if we can take the unit as well. We've got our oxygen back up. So we have got Marcus Danner's card. maybe that's an idea. Where is the old hub station? It was down the back and over there, wasn't it? Because we built this on the top, so I think it was down this way. Okay, there it is. That's what I'm trying to look for. Because we got the key card for Marcus Danner. So we can go and unlock his room. Maybe that gives us an idea where to go next. Yeah, the mysterious power bug in here. Just want to make sure I picked up everything. I'm pretty confident I did a good job the last time, okay? And it was this side, wasn't it? With the rooms. Yeah, I'm going to have to keep our torch on. Yeah, so yeah, you go around the round circle. And you can run past the sparks. Or you can go into here. So we'll go in this way. Crouch. Take a left. And it's just one-way tunnel, so you can't get lost in here. And it brings you out after the first set of sparks. Is it right? Possibly. I think you just follow the pipe on the floor. Yep. So the sparks was just round the corner there. And I don't think I showed this off the last time because I did say there was all locked up here because I knew it. So you can walk past that sparks without getting caught. Or the game can just junk you in there. So we did come into here. Okay, well this one's open. Okay, that looks like something you can take. Okay, Gubbo toy hiding behind. We did find one of these before, a toy. That's new. Yeah, I don't think we've been in here because that's a T3 jetpack. And we definitely haven't been here. We'll take the electronic parts. We'll take the earth palms. You do get a lot of them earth palms. And some free nickel. I'm not going to say no. And we got another. So this one is between Jake and Alex. Hey Alex, you won't believe this, but I've lost the depot key again. Do you know where I left it? Wait, again, Jake? This is the third time this month. Are you hiding these keys on purpose to mess with me? Relax, I'm not that creative. I just forget things when I'm busy mining. Okay, so where is it? Funny story. I think the key might still be inside the depot room. What do you mean it's inside the depot room? The room that's currently locked. Look, it's not my fault, alright? I was in a hurry, I went in, dropped off some supplies, and might have walked out without the key. Alex, you locked the key inside the room. You're literally the reason the phrase, "you had one job," exists. Okay, let's not point fingers here. Mistakes were made. I'll fix it. Fix it? How? You're going to mind the door open? Or maybe you'll just stare at it until it magically unlocks itself. Aha, very funny. Look, the plasma cutter is in the storage shed. We'll just slice the lock off, no problem. Great, so now instead of explaining how we lost the key, we'll explain why the door looks like it's been attacked by a lunatic with a blowtorch. Brilliant plan, Alex. Do you have a better idea? No, then stop whining and grab the cutter. You're unbelievable. Fine. But you're the one explaining this to Moxora when they see a new door expense on the report. Oh, come on. Just say a rogue asteroid hit it. They'll believe anything these days. If I didn't need this job, I'd lock you in the depot and throw away the cutter. Good luck finding the cutter. I've probably lost that too. Oh, I'm surrounded by idiots. Yeah, very, very funny logs in this game. So we've got a key for Alex Turner we've still got to find. We've got Marcus Danner we've just found. I'm just double checking all the doors now. Reese Callan we haven't found yet. Ethan Carter we haven't found yet. And this is the one we just found, Marcus Danner. So, new area to explore. And a new log in front of us. Lots of sparking in the back. Is there anything? There's an electronic package over there. It does show you that the toxic suit fragment in there. You shouldn't really be seeing it. Talking about that, we didn't build the suit, did we? Maybe it needed a resource we didn't have. Okay, so a log from Marcus Otana. Day, what is this now? I've lost count. Doesn't really matter, does it? Sitting here in my cramped quarters, staring at the same four metallic walls. Feels like it's closing in on me. I can hear the hum of the station's power core vibrating through the floor. Always there, always reminding me of this place. What the hell am I even doing here? Mining rocks, fixing busted equipment, and dodging safety hazards they swear are perfectly fine? The last perfectly fine thruster unit nearly took my arm off. And this bed, they call it a bed, feels like sleeping on a slab of iron. My back's screaming louder than the alarm when a drone malfunctions. I've been thinking of asking someone to check it. But who am I kidding? Nobody gives a damn about the miner's back pain. I should stop talking to myself, but honestly, who else is there to talk to? The others are either too busy, too tired, or too far up Moxora's ladder to bother with somebody like me. Just keep digging, Marcus. Keep the station running. Keep the ores flowing. That's all they want. Anyway, I've got another shift starting soon. Guess I'll grab some synthetic coffee sludge and pretend it tastes like home. Yeah, he's not having a good time here. Now, what have we got in here? What else? Nothing, because that's all in the next room. Just making sure there was nothing behind me. Table can't be scanned. Doesn't look like we can scan that, but I think we can get to this from this way. Maybe if we crouch. Can I pick them up? Might need to take some damage because that's a lot of good stuff. Not letting me pick it up. So I might just have to take the damage. I'm at 90%, so... But 3 glass and a copper wire. I can pick some of it up. It's just that one I can't. There. Got it. And we didn't take damage. Fantastic. What about this bed? Can we scan this? Didn't show up on the scan. No. But they did say it wasn't a good bed anyway. So we've done all we can in here. And that one's already done. I can't believe I didn't come in here and explore this. Can't scan that. Can't scan that. Nope. So let's get out of this place. Okay. Yeah, we can get past you hopefully this time. Nah, the jump is pushing me into it again. Okay, we are going to need water and stuff. Got a good amount of copper for free. Come on, let me crouch through it. Just make sure I didn't leave anything in here. No. We take the jetpack, we can break it down for resources later when we can get the machine to break down items. Come out to crouch. And I think I might call the episode here. So I didn't get as much as I planned. We haven't found the research station. We haven't found the advanced fabricator. But we did find 2 parts of the vehicle manufacturer. We found the 3 parts of the skipper, which I need to build in the next episode. And we also found 2 parts of the teleport station as well. So we're close to building some more technology. But yeah, the one I really want is that research because it's going to give us some better equipment to put onto our tools to make them more efficient. And the advanced fabricator is what I need for the backpack. We did get the jetpack tier 3 fragment. And I just reminded myself that we didn't do the engineer suit, so I am going to have to do that one in the next episode as well. I think the one what we've got in the mining field with all the resources above it, I think that's a better space for having as our main base. So I might build that up in the next episode at the start. And then we'll go over to the vertical station. If I can remember where it is, I might check my old video of Series 1. If not, We'll just find a dome in the distance and just head towards it. We will have the vehicle, so we will have an oxygen. Fingers crossed I can craft everything to make the vehicle. But that's all in the next episode. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.